Hello everyone, welcome to Hanover. I'm Teemu from Thomann and we have a special treat for you. We are gonna do a tour, rig tour from Dream Theater, and with the guys also we have our guys Chris doing the bass and guitar rigs, Simon doing the drums, and I'm here in the keyboard section with the wizard himself, Mr. Jordan Rudess.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, hello. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you today?
Very well. Yeah,
and
all good.
How has Europe treated you so far?
It's been an awesome tour. It's it's always kind of mind-blowing going around to all these different countries and seeing the incredible love and support that we get.
That's wonderful to hear.
So it's very nice. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, why we are here is your gear.
Mm-hmm.
You have been now in Dream Theater about 20 years.
Yeah.
And during this time there has been quite a lot of changes in the music tech scene, and of course there has been lots of updates on your gear also, but you seem to follow this core idea of a mothership here.
Yes, I do. It's always been my thing. Unlike a lot of the progressive keyboard rock icons, I go for a different kind of a thing. And it's definitely because of my background, coming from a very strict and intense classical world of studying at Juilliard and, just playing the piano and all the practice that went into that. But then also just like when I when I went in the direction of rock, progressive rock, electronic stuff, I got very into the gear side of it, to where I wanted to really understand what was going on, and also really into the art of synthesizer programming, making sounds. So as I was kind of growing into the technology world and discovering, the instruments got more and more powerful, and it was always kind of my goal to get the most out of them. So unlike most people where they would say, okay, I'm going to play a string sound here, and this one kind of does a nice FM sound, and this one does a clavinet sound, I was always like, this thing is powerful, how do I get everything out of it? And what also kind of added to that is many years ago, probably before you were born, I worked for some of the companies. I worked for Korg, I worked for Kurzweil, and that got me even deeper, because I would be talking to the engineers and making special requests, and I would know how to milk out of the instruments everything I really wanted to. I mean, obviously in the old days, the instruments wouldn't do everything that this does, but we're at a point right now where an instrument like the Korg Kronos, the latest generation, is everything I need especially in a group like Dream Theater, where I just have to play lots of cool sounds back to back. They have to be very, very smooth without any interruption. I have to play my leads, I have to play organ, I have to play strings and voices and sound effects. It's incredible what this keyboard can do.
Yeah, and also all the layerings and splits.
It's crazy. I mean, it's totally crazy. Yeah.
So let's go deeper to the gear you have here. So this is custom built to you, but in deep down, it's a basic model. So basically, there's no extra witchcraft in this item.
So this instrument is a Korg Kronos. The guts of it are what anybody can really get. But because of my very close relationship with Korg, they wanted to build me something really special. So they built me one that has my name on it, to which I'm very grateful. And of course, my whole stand is all custom made.
That's crazy.
And maintained by my ace tech, Keith Wexler, as well.
So did you design this stand, or?
This stand was actually designed a while ago, but it's lasted me for a good long time.
Okay.
And it's just been kind of almost like my trademark, because it goes all, it does, like it goes all the way down. So if I'm playing, people can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's definitely a show element that many keyboarders don't have.
It's awesome. So the first thing that I should just say is, when I'm playing sounds here, so I can be on a sound and switch. There's no gaps between the sounds. So I can hold this and then. And this is really a big deal. All the reverbs. everything, you know, maintains and it's seamless. And I've got so many sounds in here, so many interesting kinds of splits and layers. And the other thing that makes the Kronos so incredibly powerful for me is this, the fact that I've been using it for a long time, and also it does my signature lead sounds, which are really hard to do in any kind of like, you know, software instrument, just because of the nature of the way that this responds in the controllers. So like in my lead, I've got like, So I'm, you know, I'm bending down an octave and up a whole step, and then I can use my joystick to bring in different harmonics, the buttons, actually bring in other harmonics, and then the ribbon, which is so nicely placed here, I can grab that and kind of use my fifth finger to press it while I'm bending. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So the combination of having the signature sounds and also the kind of control really makes this a beast.
Just out of curiosity, how many patches or sounds do you have for this gig, for example?
Well, a good way to understand the depth
because
of it.
you have
So
repetitions.
Like Nightmare to Remember starts on sound 19, right? And all this kind of stuff. And by the time I finish the song, I've stepped through, okay, 47 is not it, to 55.
Yeah.
So
Enough.
I just keep on, you know, plowing away. And they're all like, this is the signature, what they call the snarling pig. And I'm stepping through. Back to the snarl. Piano. It's all there. So yeah, so that's a longer song.
Yeah.
So if a song uses like 40 different combination changes, that's what Dream Theater is.
Yep. And sounds absolutely amazing.
Cool.
But
Awesome.
one thing is really curious. You have only the switch pedal and the sustain pedal and
this is a page turning pedal from my cheat
iPad.
sheet here.
Yeah,
My iPad.
No.
So the switch pedal, this left pedal is very, very important because this pedal actually cycles me through all the different sounds. Yeah, but you'll notice when I step, that's the Hammond over there. There's also an XK5 that's in the works.
By the way, is it connected by a normal MIDI cable or is it with a wireless system?
It's connected with MIDI, normal
cable.
MIDI.
Okay, no wireless MIDI or anything
the old-fashioned
like
way.
that. Okay.
So I basically step through the whole show.
Yep.
I have a set list in the set list mode, and I'm literally stepping through patches kind of linearly, and that's how everything works.
That's for the Korg, I believe,
yes,
but you
for
have
sure.
some cute little things also here on the
Some
side.
toys, yeah. So
my
I'll talk about this first. My baby is this app called GEOSHRED, which is my own company's creation, Wisdom Music, and it's available on the iOS store for anybody who has an iPhone or an iPad. And it's really, it's pretty cool because, well, I'll play a little bit for you so you can hear it. So you can shred on it and do all kinds of interesting bending and articulations and magical arpeggios and all this kind of stuff. And it also does other kinds of sounds.
Also.
This is the sound we use at the beginning of Pale Blue Dot, where it's continuous, so you can put your finger down and really express the sound and then get organic kind of feedback. So all the sound, this is the sound of the iPad
Yeah.
control. So this is GEOSHRED, which we use here and there for interesting effect. And below that, we have the newest line of, the newest instrument of Continuum. So actually, as of the NAMM show, maybe not, but this is a very recent instrument that Lippold-Haken designed called the Continuum Mini, and this is really, really cool as well. So fits so nicely right on the Kronos, and yeah, that's my
Sounds
kind
amazing.
of compact and very powerful system.
Wonderful. One thing I would love to ask, your monitoring, are you using in-ears
Yes.
or because there's no speakers anywhere
No speakers,
here?
no, it's very clean. I use 64 audio
Yeah.
in-ear monitors.
Okay.
They work fantastically for me. I've used them for a while, and very happy with the sound.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, totally.
So I believe we are done here. Perhaps if we have time, we will check the rig.
Okay.
But Jordan,
Great,
thank
man.
you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
A
you.
pleasure.
Have a great gig today. And now we are at the back of the stage, and here's Keith,
Hello.
Jordan's keyboard technician, and we are here to look the wonderful rig. That is definitely something that I usually don't see with the keyboard section. So
Of course, yeah, most of the magic happens on stage, but what
Exactly.
you don't always see coming with cables from the stage is the gear that we have off stage. So Jordan plays most everything from the Kronos,
Yep.
except for a couple of things on the iPad and the Continuum Mini. The Kronos is MIDI'd to this Hammond over here, the new XK5,
Okay.
and so seamlessly in the show, he
Yeah,
can
yeah.
be playing the sounds out of this Hammond or sounds
Yeah,
of the Kronos or layering both
Yeah,
together
without
and so on.
going like this. Yeah.
Everything on stage as well as the Hammond off stage get mixed together, and the KL8 is a radial key Largo mixer,
Okay.
so that everything leaves here as one stereo mix of keyboards
Yeah.
to front of house monitors. Everybody hears the same mix we do.
So basically, all these gazillion channels that are coming out are leaving from the stage only in one stereo channel.
Right, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Then there's also a Keytar.
Of course.
Jordan has the Axe Edge from Roland with a custom paint job on it.
Beautiful.
And so this is currently connected to a wireless MIDI transmitter pack,
Yeah.
going to a receiver on the rack,
Okay.
and it plays another Kronos.
That's
over
why
here.
it was here. Okay, I was
So-
wondering if it's a spare one, but
So
it's because
it's
of this one.
the
Okay.
spare one, but it's playing the lead sound for the
Clever.
Axe Edge, which is
Yeah.
the same type
Clever.
of Jordan special lead sound that's in the Kronos.
And one last question about this rig, the Helix. It's usually
Right.
used for guitar players, but here it creates.
So we got the Hammond XK5, and it's a brilliant recreation of what a Hammond organ sounds like to me, and it has lots of wonderful features in it. But it kind of sounds to me like a stock organ that you would get from Hammond, and most of the rock keyboard players that I'm familiar with have taken it and done something extra to it, and that's what we're accomplishing by the gear in the rack here. So the Hammond is going through the Helix. We can add an amplifier and some distortion pedals or whatever else extra kinds of toys we want to. And then in the insert loops of the Helix, we have a tube from the radial space heater on one insert, another tube that's really cranked up for more distortion.
Yeah.
So you got tube drive, tube distortion in the insert loops here, as well as the ventilator 2, which is a Leslie simulator.
So you get really, really ballsy sound for the Hammond from here.
Right.
Well, thank you very much for your
Thanks a
time
lot.
also. And
My
it's
pleasure.
absolutely amazing to see also the side of the stage, which is usually not visible for the audience.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you for watching. That was your rig rundown of Dream Theater 2020. You heard about drums, you heard about keyboards, probably heard about microphones, bass playing,
Bass playing,
guitars,
definitely guitars, and
everything
drums.
we do.
Remember to follow all of our channels and take care.
Bye-bye.